Hi, hello again. Refurbishing notebooks is not always easy. Sometimes companies leave the BIOS password there and give away the laptops for basically almost free or very low money. Now, if you don't want this to end on the landfill, then unfortunately we have to work on it. In old times, you just remove the battery and we were very happy with that, but in this case, a little bit more complicated. What we're gonna do, we're gonna remove the BIOS chip from inside, install a special firmware which is gonna clear the BIOS, and after refresh the BIOS chip again with normal firmware, and that time without the password is gonna working again and we can utilize. Alright, let's get to it. And if you don't know us, we are South London Repair, based in Ediscombe, and repairing for fun and for little money. In this case, the BIOS chip is easily accessible, but we have to remove all the plastic which can melt on the high temperature, and there is our BIOS chip. Again, we're gonna use shields to protect the sensitive areas, connectors, everything around it. And also we're gonna remove the lithium battery. Now in this laptop we have two batteries, so one outside which is easily removable and the other one is inside. So basically you can replace the outside battery with hand easily and the computer is still working in the meantime. How awesome is that? I cannibalize this shield from another HP notebook, which was a complete write-off, and it's helping me to deflate unnecessary heat. To remove the BIOS chip, usually 350 Celsius or 400 is enough with efficient airflow. Once the programmer is connected, we choose the right chip and read out the BIOS file and save it to our computer. This is a quite fast process. You want to verify the BIOS just to make sure you get a perfect readout, as flux can affect the connection on the pins. Once you have the dump from the BIOS, you're using the Lenovo Auto Patcher software. To make it work, you're gonna need the Python, what you can download from the Windows Store completely free. Lenovo Auto Patcher can work with wide variety of Lenovo notebooks for a certain time period, you can check the website for the supported models. What is it doing is reading out the original dump file and make necessary changes. Basically, it's inject an extra program what is gonna boot up when we start the computer. The UEFI BIOS made this possible, and this extra program gonna delete the password. It's gonna basically accept any password what we enter, and after we can delete it. It's time to put back the new BIOS. The modified BIOS now have to be programmed back to the BIOS chip. Before turning on, I put back the bottom cover, but it's not necessary. But what you have to know is have a tiny switch which can tell if the computer is in open on the back side. So once you put back the cover, that switch is not gonna be telling the BIOS that it's in open position, so it's a good idea to put it back, or use a piece of tape to trick the switch. Once we power up the computer, we let it run this special BIOS routine. It's gonna take a few seconds, obviously, because it's lost all the BIOS data. It's still asking password, but anything you can type now is gonna be accepted. You just follow the instructions, quite easy. And we can take apart again. Once we connected up the BIOS chip again, we're gonna install the original firmware. Now the firmware is not include the password itself, so it's gonna be fine. Basically the TPM service is gonna be knocked out at the moment. We will be able to log in after to the BIOS and do any changes necessary. It's a quite quick process, obviously with speed up with 5 times, but the whole thing is take around 45 minutes from taking apart and finish the job. Now in this case, this is a little bit older, but a very good Lenovo Thinkpad with double battery feature, lot of RAM. I really like it. So I give it to my son and he can play Minecraft. It's really perfect for that. Now place a fresh thermal paste. A little bit bigger SSD drive. Now this record was made in February. Now it's April, so yeah, still working perfectly fine. I hope you enjoyed our videos. If you do, please like it. If not, then you know what to do. If you leave some comment, really appreciated. Alright, take care and see you next time.
We hope you've been enjoying our videos, and if you do, please consider subscribing. Your support means a lot to us and enables us to dedicate more time to creating content like this. If there's anything specific you'd like to see, feel free to leave a comment, and we'll do our best to make it happen. Until next time, take care.